Everybody, it's me, Larasha, Goddess Queen, Just Me 23, and this is going to be another Zodiac weekly reading. And Capricorn, you are up, so this is going to be for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. Or if you are a cross watcher and you're dealing with somebody that has strong Capricorn in their chart, welcome, welcome, welcome. Or if you were just guided to my video and you don't have Capricorn in your chart, or you're not dealing with anybody that has Capricorn in their birth chart, welcome as well. There may be messages in this video for you as well. If you're unsure exactly what your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign is, you can go to Cafe Astrology. You'll put in your name, your date of birth, the time you were born, as well as your location, and it will pull up your full birth chart. If you're unsure exactly what your, if you don't have all that information, you'll still be able to get your sun sign, your moon sign, as well as I tell people to pay attention to your Venus, as well as your Mercury. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it does resonate, please leave comments, like my video, subscribe to my channel, as well as share. If it does not resonate, try out your sun sign or your, your rising sign or your moon sign, as well as try next week. Keep in mind that in the readings, these readings typically they go off of energy, so the energy is frequent. This could be something that typically happened in the past, or something that's currently going on, or something that could happen in the future. Typically I say anywhere between, if it's not something that you're dealing with now, it typically could take anywhere between, I say, 2 weeks to 6 weeks. That's just off of my experience and me being a tarot reader, and also, you know, paying attention to the things that I have happened in my life as well. Just needed to say that. Maybe somebody new is watching this and not understanding exactly how this works, or, you know, people that ask questions, when is this going to happen? Okay. So energy is fluid. Keep in mind, energy just change. People do have free will. So whenever people use their free will instead of doing things that are supposed to be destined, typically, like I said, it makes things change. It does not even go out. Sometimes, like I said, I could be saying something in a reading and it does not necessarily mean that that's going to be the exact thing that's going to happen to you. But it could be somebody that's also like your family or your friends. They're dealing with situations that is something that I'm saying too, because you're tapping into this reading. Their energies could also tie into your reading as well. So just be aware of that as well. Let's see. Also, hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Saturday, well rested, you know, taking care of yourself, as well as, you know, just being the higher you, being more in that light energy. Also, I got music in the background. Hopefully that does not bother anybody. I like the music. It helps me. As well, the cards that I use in the decks have already been shuffled, so I'm going to just cut them on camera. Also, I was going to say, whenever Capricorns, when I was shuffling your cards, so like I said, each deck I'll shuffle about 5 to 6 times before I sit it back on my desk. And, you know, I'm just meditating on it, you know, Capricorn, you know, weekly reading, Capricorn weekly reading. And the first time it's been the first time that it was 3 cards that popped out. So on this deck, the 9 of Wands popped out, which is the surrender card. So I don't know if a lot of y'all are surrendering in a situation, you know, just overall in that surrender energy. That necessarily, like I said, could be things that's going on, you know, you just surrendering yourself, as well as surrendering, you know, to anything that's around you. You know, just you basically, when surrender comes out, that's meaning somebody's wanting to change. They see a different new perspective. Now they're wanting to surrender themselves, like I said, or surrender a way that they're viewing things, as well as just surrendering, you know, that overall energy where you just like, you know, I'm tired. It can be, I'm tired, I'm not going to take this anymore. Or it can be, you know, okay, I'm too proudful. My ego is, you know, standing out. So I'm going to, you know, surrender. Let me see this other person's perspective, or let me see another perspective. Let me see a just new perspective and all. Okay. Which way ever it goes, on whatever side of the boat that you're on. But the surrender card came out. The 9 of Wands popped out. And then also in that deck over there, the Hermit card was one of them. And then it was on the past life cards. It was the why can't I talk? Restoration, the higher priest card, the way that I see it. So it could be, like I said, a lot of y'all going through a lot of spiritual awakenings, as well as there could be stuff that's still hidden, as well as you just gaining the inner knowledge. All three of those cards just to me seem like y'all are going through a major spiritual awakening. Y'all are trying to gain knowledge in different situations, like I said, as far as, a love situation, your overall environment, or a work situation. You're just wanting to have a brand new, look in life, start something brand new, new beginnings, have an open mind, as well as a new direction is what I was getting out of that. So we'll see if any of those cards pop up in this reading. So if they do pop up, then, like I said, or if the reading basically just says what I'm saying, then you'll see the synchronicity and you'll see why I'm saying the things that I'm saying now. And I just felt that I needed to say it because, like I said, that was the first time that I ever had like 3 cards pop out while I was shuffling. And and they wanted to be seen. So let's go ahead and I did cut the cards. Let me cut this deck again because I don't remember if I did. I know I did the other ones. The things I used to say. Can't remember if I did or not. So if not, we're going to cut them again. I was talking. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, Capricorn. So this is going to be how the person that you're dealing with, Capricorn, feels about you, or the person that you're thinking about when you're watching this video, or if you're a cross watcher, how the Capricorn that you're dealing with is feeling about you. Okay. See, there goes that surrender card again. The 9 of Wands just popped out. Okay, so we have the 3 of Cups, which is the overall energy. So this could be, somebody, there's some type of celebration, as well as, there could be a celebration. You could be going to a party. There could be, a new friendship that has just, took union, a new relationship. This is overall the overall friendship, abundance, as well as having any type of fun. You could have just went to a party or getting ready to go to a party. This is also about weddings. So there could be a wedding that you are getting ready to go to, or somebody could be also thinking about overall marriage, taking a commitment to a higher level. This is also about, balancing your emotions, as well as, balancing yourself overall, physically, spiritually, and mentally. It is what I see as well. So you could also, like I said, the Hermit card was one of the cards that did pop up when I was shuffling the cards, like I said. So the Hermit card is about, that inner healing, finding that wisdom. And I'm just seeing right now, like I said, Capricorn, you could be in a state where you're just feeling overall happy. You're feeling abundant. This card also, it does not just have a positive aspect in it. This is also about third-party relationship too. So there could be, like I said, a decision where somebody possibly could be surrendering to a third-party situation, or surrendering to a way that they look on. Let's say if you're holding back your emotions from a specific person that you're dealing with, you overall surrendering to that emotional side, you being more on that loving side, as well as being, giving that unconditional love as well. But this is also, like I said, about third-party situations too. So possibly there is, Capricorn, you could be dealing with a third-party situation, or your person that you are dealing with puts you in a third-party situation as well. This is also about overindulging. So if you are drinking a lot, just hold back on your alcohol. Don't go over your limits. Don't put yourself in a place where it's going to cause you not to, be able to battle your emotions, as well as be overall grounded. Okay. So this is what I'm getting for the overall energy. So like I said, there could be some parties, there could be some celebrations. There could be, brand new friendships, as well as just, brand new relationships, as well as just growing a deeper bond. This is the fun, and this is the abundance, and this is about friendship. Okay. The next card that we have is the 4 of Wands. So like I said, if this is a third party situation, like I said, this is also about, somebody not wanting to have some type of commitment, somebody as well as losing some type of lack of pleasure, as well as being a little bit unreliable. This is also, when it's upright, it's about the happy marriages, the happy, the family, the happy home, the happy overall environment. But like I said, if we are talking about the third party situation, I can see, like I said, there could be possibly possibly somebody that needs to choose between, different people, or somebody could have put you in a third party situation which you were feeling like you, were not giving you some type of commitment, as well as you lacking some type of pleasure, okay, is what I'm getting from this as well. This could possibly be, like I said, a water sign, which is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio that you're dealing with. That you feel that this person possibly, like I said, could have put you in some type of third party situation, or if they didn't put you in if you didn't put them in a third party situation, they possibly could have put you in a third party situation. This person could have also been, unwilling to step up some type of commitment when it came to being in some type of relationship, as well as them just coming off a little bit, withdrawing from their emotions. Somebody could be lacking some type of pleasure. And when I say withdrawn from their emotions, they could have just pulled their emotional self from you, or from you from them, okay, is what I'm getting from this as well. But this is also about somebody not wanting to move forward. The wands, whenever the wands are about movement and action, when the wands are reversed, that means that somebody's unwilling to do something. They're unwilling to, like I said, could make a commitment or make some type of decision when it comes to, like I said, if this is a third party situation, choosing from somebody, different people. This is also possibly, like I said, could have been an unexpected pregnancy, as well as what I'm going to say here too. And somebody probably, is not happy about that situation as well. But the next card that we have is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is about, somebody being overall caring, as well as being overall loving. They're the good father. They're they could come off a little bit sensitive, and a little bit emotional. They're very protective, as well as being reliable. But with this card, I'm just seeing in the past, like I said, possibly Capricorn, if you're not dealing with anybody that has strong water in their chart, possibly you could have been the person in the past that was the one that was more on the caring side. And now, like I said, the person that you're dealing with could have been more on the reliable side, or it could be vice versa. The person that you were dealing with could have been more on the emotional side when it came to a relationship with you. And then you could have been the one that was more detached, or, unwilling to have some type of commitment as well. Okay, is what I'm getting from that. But I can see right now, like I said, you possibly right now are still dealing with some type of emotions, especially, like I said, if you're going through the emotions, don't overindulge in type of alcohol, because like I said, you could be going through a lot of emotions. We just did have a full moon in Pisces, so this just meaning that this is right here in the past. I'm just seeing, like I said, you could have been a lot of very emotional, or the person that you were dealing with was coming off a little bit very emotional, or a little bit overprotective, as well as a little bit sensitive. Okay, the next card, like I said, the Nine of Wands. Whenever I was shuffling the card, it came out again. So this, I needed to say what I needed to see. That was the overall synchronicity that I was just showing you. If the card come out again, that means that it needed to be said. So when the Nine of Wands comes out, this, like I said, somebody is possibly making a decision to surrender to some type of situation, as well as somebody gaining their strength. This is also about some type of power delay too. So like I said, if you are dealing with a situation where somebody did put you in a third party situation because they invested their emotions in some, in another situation, and was not overall giving you a commitment, I can see that somebody could possibly try to make a decision if they're wanting to continue to be in a relationship, or if they're wanting to cut themselves out. So this could be the power delay that you're having as well. But this is also about, like I said, somebody's willing to make some type of sacrifice. If it's just been you, Capricorn, and you were the one that was more on not, you have love for this person, but necessarily you were not expressing it. So you were unwilling to make some type of commitment, or if you were unwilling to put, if you were unwilling to express your emotions to this person, I'm seeing that you possibly could be, like I said, in a surrendering mode where you're wanting to, show this person that you really do care about it. Or it could be the opposite. Like I said, you could be possibly wanting to cut yourself away from a water sign, is what I'm getting as well. Well, possibly, like I said, in the past, you possibly cut yourself from a water sign, and you were the one that detached your emotions, are this water sign detached their emotions from you because somebody was not wanting to give a commitment, as well as move up to some type of solid relationship. The next card that we have is the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups, when it's reversed, this means about betrayal, as well as, the unrequited love. This is also about fights and arguments, as far as family, friends, as well as the person that you are overall in a relationship, or the person that you're dealing with in. Like I said, somebody right now could be, like I said, surrendering to a situation. They're wanting to cut themselves out of the relationship because, like I said, they no longer want to invest in a situation as far as their emotions, because, like I said, this person was not giving some type of commitment, or there could have been some type of lack in pleasure, and somebody could just overall change their overall emotions when it came to being in a relationship with this a certain person. Okay, but this is when it's upright. It's about the happy home, the happy life, the inner peace, as well as the mutual love, the unity, the trust. But when it's reversed, that means, like I said, there could have possibly been, like I said, a water sign that betrayed you, or you possibly could have betrayed a water sign, or even there could be an air sign, this is the only card that we have, a face card that is reversed. This person could have possibly betrayed you, Capricorn, or you could have betrayed an air sign when it came to building some type of solid commitment, as well as having that emotional fulfillment, and that overall unity and that bond. And this person is no longer wanting to, or you're no longer wanting to invest in a situation, so you overall surrender and release yourself from this person emotionally, because, like I said, they were not wanting to give a commitment, or this person had you in some type of situation, like I said, where there could have possibly been a third party that was involved as well, is what I'm getting from this. As well as when the Knight of Swords comes out, the Knight of Swords is about somebody that is, could have been coming off a little bit narcissistic. They could be also coming off a little bit cold-hearted. Like I said, yes, they could possibly had invested and expressed how much they loved you, but also and also they could have had some type of sneaky hidden motives, or some type of attentions when it came around it. This possibly, Capricorn, I said the person that you're dealing with, if this is an air sign, they possibly could be seeing you as that way as well. You could be the one that, shows that you do love them, but at the same time, like I said, you possibly could have not been giving some type of commitment when it came to making some type of solid commitment and, being in a relationship with this person as well. But this is somebody that's also being very stern. Possibly, Capricorn, the person that you're dealing with could be coming off a little bit, cutting with their words, as well as being sharp with their tongue. This is also about, mistrusting. So like I said, there could be a situation where somebody is not being truthful in an overall situation with a home relationship. This person that you're dealing with possibly could have had a family and you were not aware of it. And now they're possibly wanting to come and tell you some type of truth as well. And the reason why they're not committing in a situation as well is what I'm getting from that. But when this card also comes out, like I said, this person is just not overall being nice. They are doing things. This is the type of card when the Knight of the King of Swords comes out. This means that this person is going to do what they need to do in order to get you to surrender in some type of situation. They'll give you the love and the harmony and the passion, but at the same time, once they do that, they're still not going to make some type of commitment. Like I said, they're coming in there to do that just to keep you stuck. Okay, you see how in this card he puts the sword. It's one sword that's in the ground, and that's the reason why I'm saying this person could have been, or you were coming off that type of person. You would sit there and say, yeah, oh, I see that we can have some type of family together, but at the same time, they were not surrendering and wanting to invest completely emotionally. Are you possibly, like I said, there could possibly be a situation where somebody was seeing a family with somebody, and they were just still coming off a little bit more of the cold-hearted, but in actuality, this person really cared about you, and they, for some reason, like I said, they could have been battling their own self as far as surrendering to their own, demons. But I am seeing different situations here, so hopefully, like I said, whichever way that it resonates, but I'm seeing different situations. This is not just one situation that I'm getting. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so the next card that we have is the King of Cups. So Capricorn, you possibly could be dealing with, if you are a Capricorn woman, you possibly could be dealing with two different people, one that's an air sign and one that is an earth sign, and one of them is more of the passion. Like one of them, you probably is more of, you know, tied to this person as sex. And then the other person, you have more of an emotional connection to them too. I don't know why they're wanting me to say that. I guess because of the cards that came out and with two of the kings coming right next to each other. So if you're a Capricorn woman, you could be dealing with somebody that has strong earth in their chart, and then dealing with somebody else that has air in their chart. But we also do have two knights here too. So whichever way it's going, or you could be dealing with somebody that has water or some